And we're back once again. Hello, everybody. I am that guy over there. And now, because I'm bored, I'm going to animate a little bullet that's better than the little triangle, but not that much better. In fact, it's arguably worse. And when you shoot, you are going to shoot faster. Twice as fast. Choo 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 choo. Alright, we need to get this stuff off the playfield. Both of our bullets. Excuse me. I just burped a little bit. Anyway, so we have the boss. It undulates, it shoots at you. Now we gotta make it so you can actually hurt the boss. So let's start with a life bar. I usually use counters as life bars. Instead of numbers, we'll make it a horizontal bar. And I can never remember which way count from right makes it come from, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. And let's go into this thing, size position, and I use this to accurately make it exactly 100. And we'll see why in a few seconds. So it's 8 by 100, so let's make a life bar holder, which is just a thing that I do. Take it 102. Whoa, no, not proportional. By, say 20. Probably asking why 20. Whoops. Why did I do that? Why 20, that guy over there? Well, you'll see. So it's 8 by 100, so this is 102, so it's going to be a little, like 1 pixel longer on each end. Down here, you can see what position your cursor is in while it's on this thing, and you can use that. This thing is 20, so we're going to count down to 10, so it'll be 1 pixel bigger on each end, like that. And I made it 20, so I could come up here, do that, and use the type tool, because I'm feeling lazy. Boss, and we're going to type boss right there. That's it. That's why I made it 20. So we're going to put that there, and we're going to inch this thing with the arrow keys until it's directly inside there, and there you go. Boss life bar. Boss life bar, and boss life bar holder. Always name your objects. And if not even for you, even sometimes you send your project to somebody else, and if you don't name your objects, nobody's going to figure out what you were using them for. I mean, they might, but it'll be really difficult. So always name them with a nice descriptive name, and that'll help everybody involved. So we're going to use this life bar to keep track of our boss's health. So we're going to make it not follow the frame. This is for later. Counter doesn't follow the frame by default, but we also want to uncheck display as background. I'm going to move it to the front, and then move this thing to the front so that they're both way up there. Just because I'm feeling like it. Add that. See, now it looks like there's a gleam on the life bar. In fact, we could make it even longer, like that. There you go. So, using this life bar, we're going to keep track of the boss's health. I said last video we're going to get to explosions. We're probably not going to get to that. So, 400, let's just make it 200. Alright. And real quick, I'm going to do this. Whoops. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to copy this, make an animation called flashing. Set it there, and then I'm going to color it lighter. Like that. Same thing with this. Copy. Animation. Whoops. Yeah, let me name it animation. That'll be real helpful. I'm going to color this lighter. And same with this. Why not? Flashing. Get this. Copy. Paste. And because I'm lazy, I'm just going to take this. Ta-da. So now they all have a flashing animation, and to go along with that, we're going to name this value Flash Timer. I have a feeling so many of you are left behind at this point. I'm really sorry. I just can't slow down. Alright. New group. Flashing. When this collides with another object, which is the bullet, and this collides with another object, going to subtract from HP 1, both the same thing there. We're also going to set its flash timer to 2 in both cases, so just copy that down. Let's add to shoot recoil, just to be funny here. Add 4 to shoot recoil. Only when it hits the head, though, do you want it to subtract from the recoil, or add to it, rather. And we're going to destroy the bullet. Don't forget that. Alright, so to employ that flash timer, we're going to say when flash timer is greater than 0, it's going to first of all subtract from the flash timer 1. That's not a 1. There's a 1. There's 1. Subtract 1 from flash timer and animation. Change animation sequence to flashing. When flash timer is equal to 0, going to restore animation sequence. Let's see if that works. See, it's flashing. Also, I'm pushing the head back. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, you know that's awesome. Okay. Actually, set flash timer to 3. The higher you set the flash timer, the longer it'll flash. Okay, life bar. New group. Set life bar. So, first let's do a little internal workings of the life bar. Its minimum value is going to be 0, not 999 billion, or 999,999,999. And the maximum value is going to be 100. So, here we go. We're going to say compare counter to a value. Counter is greater than this thing's HP divided by 2. Because remember, this thing has 200 health. So we're going to divide it by 2. That would make it equal 100. So when the counter is greater than the thing's life, we're going to subtract. Subtract from counter of 1. And then when the opposite happens, it's lower, when the thing has more health, going to add to counter 1. See what happens. Counter slowly fills up at the beginning, and when we shoot it, its life bar will slowly drain. Very nice. As you can see, the thing flashes. Alright, you know what? I forgot something. I set this thing's animation sequence to flashing, but I didn't change these things. Let's make all these change their animation to flashing, and all of these restore their animation sequence when it reaches 0. Aha! Oh, now that looks cool, doesn't it? Shoot, man. I'm just the master at making games. No, I'm just kidding. Also, to prevent it so the flashes don't get like overlapped, we want to make it so when you hit the thing, you can only hit it when the flash timer is 0. So it kind of just helps a little bit. Alright. I don't think I have enough time for explosions. No, I definitely don't. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed being able to shoot your own boss and create its life bar so that it can get hurt. Next episode we will make it explode, which will be very fun. I'll draw some explosion graphics for you. And then we will create backgrounds and resprite it so that it looks awesome. So I hope you're looking forward to that, and I'll see you then. Save this real quick. And yeah, see ya.